Homemakers and housewives all over the nation are plaguing humanity with kitschy seasonal home decor. I don't even know who decided to change up the decor every season, every year, but I get it. You want to bring in the season and add to the coziness and be a little festive, and that is totally fine. But if you're going to do it, there is a way to do it. You definitely want to suggest the season instead of like just blanket out saying it's fall and having a fall sign in your kitchen. So, here are 10 uncringy ways to decorate for the fall season. So, number one, the biggest way is through color. When the fall comes, the leaves change and you see lots of burgundies, oranges, deep greens, browns, and so you want to bring those colors into your home in a subtle way. Don't get a big pumpkin that says happy fall or any kind of cheesy little writings or just really tacky out there fall decorations that are just things that are just screaming fall. You don't want to do that. You just always want to suggest that's going to make your home feel a lot more welcoming, cozy, and elegant. Here is a perfect living room example of how you can bring in touches of fall. Sprinkle in burgundy accents through your pillows. Maybe even if you are, ballin' enough and you want to have like an alternate carpet to put down for the season. Okay, it's a little bit extra in my opinion, but hey, go for it. Another way you can bring in color is through throws. I have a nice brown throw that I like to bring out when the season gets a little cooler. I can just put it up against my accent chair and it just makes the space feel cozy. I think one big thing about the fall is it is very cozy, it is warm, and so you just want to make your space feel cozy and warm with color. But don't flat out tell people that it's cozy and warm with signage. Make them feel that when they come into the house. I think the easiest way to do this is actually switching out your accent pillows. Changing up your pillows is something easy and affordable that anyone can do, especially if you have a neutral base to begin with. If you have like a strong color for your sofa, just add in more neutral fall colors like creams and browns, something that will complement the more loud, colorful couch or piece of furniture that you already have. So number two, I would say to prepare for the fall season is to think about what kind of scents you want to smell when you walk into your home. So things like firewood, apple, cinnamon, even like eucalyptus. These are very fall-like scents. And when you walk into your home and if that's the first thing you smell, it just, again, adds to that coziness and that feeling of fall. You want it to feel like fall. You don't want to be told that it's fall with the decor that you put in your house. I'm more of a candle girly, so one thing that I like to do is I go to Bath & Body Works and I get their little plugins. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but they have plugins now and they have so many different scents that you can pick from. But right now I have like gingham, which is not really fall. It's kind of like a preppy smell and it has like a little bit of a flowery scent to it. But I think I'm going to transition over to the eucalyptus to go with this season. I think one nice thing is that you can also use it for winter. A lot of the fall smells can also transfer over into the winter season. Also, a lot of people forget about soaps. You can switch your soap scent out to something that's a little bit more fall, like pumpkin or apple cider or eucalyptus. That's just another way that you can add smell into your home for the fall. Number three is switching up the art. If you have a gallery wall or like a photo above your bed, that's another easy way to add in touches of fall. So maybe get something with some leaves or maybe get a photo that has fall colors in it. That's something you can easily do. I'll put up a few different examples. This is very subjective as well. So get something that makes you feel cozy, makes you feel like fall. And just adds like a subtle touch to your home. You can always go to the thrift store and look for pieces that could aid and accomplish what you're trying to do. There's so many different overlooked pieces of art in the thrift store, and if you know what you're doing and you know how to shop, you can really save a ton of money and still get the same exact look that you would get if you were to go and buy brand new at Target or Home Goods. One of my favorite ways to decorate for the fall is through coffee table books. So finding coffee table books that have brown, burgundy in them, you could even open up the existing coffee table books that you already have and switch the page to something that looks more like fall. This is a great way to add a subtle change to your home, but also change it up for the season. This is also another item that you don't have to go out and buy brand new. You can always find coffee table books at thrift stores, Goodwill, and even Facebook Marketplace. People just give away books a lot for some reason. That's just something that is more easily found, and you can get them for very cheap. So that is a really great way if you're on a budget and you want to make your home more fall this fall season. Just get a new coffee table book. Add in those nice fall tones and colors, and it'll have the same exact effect. So number 5 is adding wood accents. Now don't go out and buy a completely new coffee table, but if you wanted to get a little stool that you could put maybe in between your accent chairs, or a wooden spoon or a wooden bowl, wood is a very cozy material and it really adds in warmth to your space. So I would even suggest getting one that's a little more rustic, and that'll definitely make your home feel more fall-like. Implementing all these things together will create a fall decorated home. So one touch here and there might not do much, but if you try to implement as many of these things as possible, you will get the look of a fall season, but it'll be elegant and subtle. Number 6 is leaf arrangement. You can find a lot of really great leaf arrangements at Target. They have some pretty affordable ones. They're all different colors, and I know that they just dropped their fall decor line, Magnolia Home, or I think it's called like Earth and Home or something like that. They have a ton of options. So go to Target, check out all of the different like shrubbery or leaves. Is it called shrubbery? I think so. And get some for your home. They really do make a huge impact. This is probably the most popular version of the switch up that you see in people's houses. They always add in some leaf arrangements, and I think it's a smart thing to do. Now, you definitely want to avoid very fake looking shrubs. You also want to avoid like super orange like stuff. You want it to look as natural as possible. So just add a little bit of subtlety here and there. Get some maybe burgundy. I'm really drawn to burgundy lately. Green shrubs. They come in so many different colors and styles, but this is probably the biggest and easiest and most affordable way to decorate for the fall season. So number 7, I'm very hesitant to say this because I don't want you to take it too literally, and I do not want you to go overboard with this, but pumpkin decor. If you get like a little pumpkin, maybe like this big, that's nice. Or outside of your porch, if you wanted to put 1 or 2 pumpkins out there, that's also nice. But what is not nice is when you go way overboard. You do not want to go overboard with the pumpkins. A few here and there is nice. Maybe one big one outside of your front door, or just 1 or 2 in a nice like arranged place on your coffee table or kitchen counter. But what you do not want to do is have like pumpkin streamers in your house. You definitely don't want to have like pumpkin teddy bears and pumpkin pillows. That is when we start to get into the kitschy, cheesy world. If you get a real one, a small one, and just make it into a like styled arrangement on your coffee table or your kitchen counter, or I don't know, wherever you want it, in your entryway, that's fine. Just don't get into the fake, and don't overdo it with all the pumpkins. Keep it minimal. Number 8 is probably my favorite, but that is autumn colored place settings. So it would be nice to have some plates out and do place settings on your table, even when you're not using it. Just go ahead and put some nice plates out that just kind of make people excited for Thanksgiving, excited for Christmas. Those are upcoming holidays, and it'll be a really nice touch to add that to your space. And again, it's a way to decorate for the fall. You could really go all out there with like the colors of the napkins, little trim around the plates that have fall colors. It's really nice. It's a really nice way to add in that color and that texture, but it also makes you excited for everything that comes with the fall, like hosting. You can even go a step further and put fall colored candles all throughout the house. That definitely creates a cozy vibe. And when you have like cream, burgundy, green, and brown candles all over the place, that's like one of the easiest ways to bring in the fall. So I highly recommend getting some nice like brass candle holders and just placing them at different places throughout your home. Okay, so number 9 is one that you may not have thought about, but leaving out cozy treats is a really good way to decorate for the fall. Having some sugar cookies out on the kitchen counter, maybe having like hot cocoa, like a hot cocoa station. You could even have like a centerpiece with a bunch of red apples. Little touches like that are just amazing in creating that warm fall-like atmosphere. And number 10 on my list of uncringy ways to decorate for the fall is adding texture. So little woven baskets, knitted blankets, adding in those like warm, cozy materials really does help. Maybe even getting a fur throw and just draping it gently over the sofa. That adds a nice warm and cozy texture. It just makes it feel like so like that's the feeling. You want to feel like you're walking into your home and your home is just giving you like a nice warm hug. That's what fall does. It's definitely my favorite season by far because you get to layer up your clothes. It's super cozy. There's all kinds of fun activities you can do in the fall. Yeah, that is it, you guys. Let me know if you want to see more fall content. I definitely have some recommended fall products from Amazon that I want to recommend either next week or the week after. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see all you guys next weekend. Love you. Bye.